this tool. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Good evening folks, and welcome back to the channel. We're at the Sun Also Rises. Today we're doing the Le Mans 24 minutes. Fuel consumption's at 5 times, and so is tyre wear. We're going to be running softs initially. We are looking towards using the top formula cars, so we'll be looking at something like a Tomahawk or a Red Bull. We're against a field of normally heroic Le Mans cars. So let's have a look at the cars. We used the Red Bull X29 competition and I've had somebody tell me overnight that it's no longer working for them. That doesn't work as an option. So we're going to try the old Top Beans car, the SRT Tomahawk X VGT. Settings for the car will be racing softs as hinted at. Fully customizable suspension, which is default. Differential in this one is normal. I believe you could add the fully customizable. Downforce is set as standard, you can't change those. ECU fully customizable. Transmission normal, again you could potentially change that I think if you owned them. You don't need to folks, this is going to blow your socks off as it is. No other mods made, but if you want to just pause that and copy those in case I have made changes. I don't think I have. As you can see, the camber angle can't change, but as it is folks, that's the setup. So let's check out the ranking boards then. There we are, we were the rose amongst the thorns. Look, that Red Bull X 2019 sat in the middle. Everybody else is using the Tomahawk X VGT that does more than 7 laps, so that's where I think where we need to be. And look, everybody that's done 8 and 9 or 10 laps, 9 and 10 laps is there on the leaderboard of 10 stars. Wouldn't it be nice if we can do that? So settings will be assists, traction control 1, default OBS, everything else off. We're using a wheel and manual. So if we go to the controller settings, it's open button configuration, controller sensitivity 0, 5 and 5 on the torque and sensitivity. And we're also using the game on hard settings folks. We've bought every set of possible tyres. Let's just double check that that is the case. We have not. We need to buy the rain and the wets, and if you don't buy them you're in trouble. Let's just make sure our car is on softs, because you aren't going to burn through the tyres on softs. Ideally we want to make one stop in... Oh no, I've pressed the wrong button. Ideally you want to make one stop. We're on soft, so that's happy days. We want to make one stop, and we want to make that the right point. It's just based on what fuel we've got. So if the fuel can be 3 or 4 laps, ideally we want 4. It's got a battery, it's got no nitrous. So let's get that up. Holy Chipotle! This is a quick mother, but we love 5 on the brakes. First gear. It's all over the show folks. It's mental stuff. We've got a 1 second penalty so far. We're going to have more than that, I can promise you, when we get to the end. 1.5 then, happy days. We haven't gone through the setup, I'll give you that at the end. But you can see just how much of a nightmare this is to drive. And in the rain it's going to be even worse, but the battery just does not expire. It gives us everything we need. 300 plus mile an hour. We are already in 9th place. I think we're going to get some more time added there. I think we might have DRS as well. If we punched the DRS button, we didn't. So we're into 5th place. might get some time there for going around the outside. 2-second penalty, absolutely fine. We're into third place. And we're into first place before the end of the first lap. This is just not realistic, folks, so let's not. So let's have a look at the rain. We've got 1.5 laps to go on fuel. We've got quite a thick band of rain coming through. We're on the soft, so we're at the midpoint of that rain now, so looks like we're going to be pit stopping a couple of times. Not the preferred once, but there we go. We could actually try this with the old fuel map 6. Might make it a bit more drivable. We could end up doing this video again, but let's see what happens. Absolutely shockingly difficult to handle. And if you're into realism, this isn't the thing you want. My Christ, it turns, doesn't it? Oh, we'll take a penalty for that. Yeah, there's another penalty. Happy days. But with that far ahead, it ain't going to matter. We're going to have to pit every second lap. We'll get another penalty there. It just turns on a dime. It's just unbelievable. 2 seconds, happy days. 6th gear, 290 mile an hour. Rain's gone. And it stops, look at that. Absolutely mental. Trying to get my eyes to keep up with this thing is just bizarre. Sun's out, guns out, folks. Probably going to get an extra penalty for that. Short shifting all the time. No rain on the rain radar then, so we're going to have to pit in this lap, I think. I don't think we've got enough fuel to go much further. Oh, 1.5 laps of fuel. We can do another lap if we stay out the gravel. Don't hit the walls. We are some 40 seconds ahead of the cars behind. It is not a challenge. Oh, had my foot on the brake and turned, and it just throws the car everywhere. When you're braking and turning, it's got downforce. Another penalty, happy days. Just keep them building. You got lap times of 2:48. Oh my lord. Well, just cut that corner there. Not a lot we could do about that. The car wasn't going to make it. Need a bit of practice with this bad boy, don't you? Don't know how we picked up that half a second there to give us 3 seconds of penalties, but I don't think it matters. 1.3 laps of fuel. It's not using much in the way of fuel, is it? We're on lap 3, and I think we're about to come and lap somebody for the first time. Yeah, there he is, the old The old Ferrari 250. Tyres are suffering a bit. I think the rears are about to burn out, so we're going to probably have to pit at the end of this lap. Don't know where the rain is though. The rain's coming in from the left hand side, so we pit for inters at the end of this lap and a fill up on the fuel. Track is looking a bit greasy, we'll probably get a penalty there. This is just mental. Absolutely mental. Seconds of penalty. Almost overtook him. See if we can get in the pits before this rain hits. We'll get the wet tyres on. Car took off then. Oh my heck. Let's have the wets on. Oh dear. Itchy ears. I don't think we actually needed that fuel. But we're in anyway. No idea how this is going to drive in the wet. No idea. Fill her up. And away we go. This will take us all the way to the end on these tyres. The rainers are coming down. Slicks are still the preferred tyre though. But you can see that thick band of blue coming. So we know that that has just gone past the F40 again, yeah. We're still in the lead by 1 minute 40 seconds. We're going to build up some penalties, I think, coming around here, but you really don't need it. It really doesn't matter. You are going to be flying. It's just a matter of time. Keep your foot on the brake, we overshot there, never mind. I just don't know whether this is going to aquaplane down here. Semis, intermediates are your tyre of choice now. This to turn is the trick. You don't want it to turn that far. We're right in the middle of the deep blue band of red rain. Red rain? Blue rain? We braked a bit hard and a bit early then, and now it won't stop. Oh, into the gravel. It's four-wheel drive. Semis, intermediates are still the tyre of choice. My brain is working overtime trying to keep up with everything that's going on. Oh, it's just coming up so quickly. We just made it round there. Oh my lord, into the gravel again. This thing just is not playing. Oh. Not proud of this, folks. It is just undrivable. This is why I don't like this kind of car. It is just unrealistic. It is not. It's not my preferred place to be. So we've got a really strong. Well, we're in the light rain at the moment, and we've got another band of heavy rain coming. Oh, across the grass. Oh, that's the way into the wall. Oh, missed the wall. Oh. How anybody can use this car, I suppose you'll get used to it. More penalties, here we come. Oh, just slid through there, sod it. Can't get the damn thing to steer at slow speeds, and it's all over the place. About to go into the heavy rain again. Inters are still the tyre of choice, and we're on wets. Trying to get it to go round these slow speed corners is just a disaster, but it will turn like a demon at high speed. We got overtaken, but we're 2 minutes ahead of everybody, so it doesn't really matter. You don't need any skill to drive this thing to be able to win this race. I think you do actually. You need to have reactions of a demigod. This thing drifts, it slides, it spins, oh, look at it go. We've got the end of the rain coming up. Oh, that's sliding everywhere. The end of the rain is about to hit. It's all over the place. It braked and it straightened up. Here we go, coming down to the corner. We're sliding through onto the gravel. Oh, we missed that corner. But do we care? No, we're faster than light. There's somebody in front of us. Whoa, there's two of them. Whoa. Feels like I need to switch on that stabilisation. We made it, we slowed down in time, but we still missed the corner because it doesn't turn at slow speeds. We've missed everything. No penalties though. Do we care? Yes, we do care because we've got self-respect. Right, daylight's arrived, thankfully. 2 minutes 35 in the lead. We're on lap 5. We've got 9 minutes left to go. Oh my heck, look at that. Wheel spinning in 5th gear. It's called aquaplaning, I think, isn't it? We're doing okay. It would just be a shame if we didn't come first now, wouldn't it? First gear for this corner. Penalties. Right, so we've got 8 minutes 24 and we can do 2 laps, so we can do 3 more laps, so we can get on to lap 8 by the looks of it. And that's what the challenge we've got to do now. Drying track, we're not going to pit for more tyres. We're just going to keep on these bad boys because there's no wear on them, and honestly it's hard enough to drive, but we can't waste 30 seconds with a pit stop, can we really? It's daylight, thankfully. That was a 253 with penalties and spins and all sorts. We failed to get through there, didn't we? Mr. Scott, come on, straighten out. You're the leader of the race, but I've just lapped you. Or you were the leader of the race in previous races. You're in 8th place this time. Right, we've got the beans, so let's go. We've got plenty of fuel. Be nice if we could do lap 8, wouldn't it? Or get onto lap 8. Spot the braking point, which is that flag there. It's the second one of those, but we don't make this corner normally if we don't get down at first gear in time. Looks like the rain is done. 6 minutes 9 seconds. Sliding wide into the gravel, 2 tyres. My word, that is so fast. There's no idle point of this throttle. Sometimes you can press the throttle in certain cars and you can just get it to, you know, not go forward, but just have a little bit of tiny pressure on the throttle in this car and it just wants to go. Absolutely wants to go. Just got to be gingerly around this corner because the reactions for steering, I mean, it's probably down to sensitivity in the wheel, to be honest, but look at it go. I mean, I turn it just a fraction and it just goes everywhere. More penalties. Oh dear. It's crazy. Absolutely mental. It's because it applies downforce, doesn't it, when you steer. The big wings come out the body. It's all sod it, we've blown it. Get some more penalties. 4 minutes 35. It just stopped there as we came around the corner with my foot on the brake. That's crazy. So we're on lap 7. I think I'm a little bit ashamed to actually post this video of the standard of driving and the amount of penalties, but sod it, folks. This is YouTube, it's entertainment, it's absolutely mental. 7th gear, 320 mile an hour. Sixth. Don't wander all over the track, young man. 7th. Braking now. I don't know if we'll get that 9th lap in. Get out me way. Trying to concentrate. We know we've got 4 seconds of penalties to dispense with here. Mate, you got blue flag. And we're going to do it again. Oh my lord. 2 minutes 13 and I'm off the circuit again. Oh no. More penalties. Don't worry, they're going to be all over the place. We're going to have penalties here everywhere. Oh, taking it off. We're just going to get one more lap in. 1 minute 41. It's put me right back here. Look at that. We're just going to get that 8th lap in. Well, I'm ashamed to say, folks. Oh, I'm not going to make it again. That final corner. We're on to lap 8. 2.5 seconds of penalties. That first lap was a 2:48. Was pretty awesome. I don't know what's happened there. We've just gone straight across the grass, haven't we? These wets are just not cutting it anymore in the dry. Well, it's not even dry. We've still got moisture on the track, but it's just not. It's gone. A tiny bit of throttle, it goes. It's difficult to drive. Difficult to drive. Not proud of this one. In fact, I hate it. Don't want to post the video, but I'm going to, because if it's a win, it's a win. And then we're going to get back to some serious racing, because this isn't serious. This is ridiculous entertainment. No rain coming in, is there? 1, 2, 3. There we go. 0.7 a lap of fuel to go. Brake, brake, brake. Break. I think I can do so much better at this. That's the end of the time. 8 laps done. Don't cut across in front of me. It gets so quickly down from 6th gear to 3rd. And it doesn't get down to 1st gear just in the same way. It's quite rubbish, really. And I don't know if it's to do with steering sensitivity at all, but if it is, well, it just rocks all over the place when you get up to speed. There's lots of vibration. But if you don't own this Tomahawk, you'll never experience this. This is absolutely mentalness. Let's get rid of them penalties, burn them. But I'm going to start in 3rd gear, not 1st. Still spins up, look. Absolutely stupid. He's run out of fuel, has he? Looks like he has. Back on the penalties again. 0.2 laps of fuel. Silly. Another car in the track. Oh, you swine. I've just been hit. Lots of penalties. Five seconds of penalties. New record. Wow, that says 7 laps is the previous record. This will be 8. And don't like this tool. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I will not watch that. Don't want to watch that. And we don't get any prize. There's no big ceremony. But let's have a look at the ranking board. We didn't go above Mr. Maguire. All we did was change from the Red Bull into the Tomahawk, and now everybody at the top of the list is in the Tomahawk. But what you've got to do is go out there and try to get to the top. Alex down there on 7 laps of the Tomahawk, but it's still a win. Who else is down there that really doesn't need to lower themselves to try this horrible thing that is? But there it is, folks. And if you like that kind of thing, there it is. Please go and enjoy. Enjoy, folks. Take care. See you on the next one. Take care. I will not watch that. Don't want to watch that. And we don't get any prize. There's no big ceremony. But let's have a look at the ranking board. We didn't go above Mr. Maguire. All we did was change from the Red Bull into the Tomahawk, and now everybody at the top of the list is in the Tomahawk. But what you've got to do is go out there and try to get to the top. Alex down there on 7 laps of the Tomahawk, but it's still a win. Who else is down there that really doesn't need to lower themselves to try this horrible thing that is? But there it is, folks. And if you like that kind of thing, there it is. Please go and enjoy. Enjoy, folks. Take care. See you on the next one. Take care.